How's everybody doing today? I am making another video, but I'll try to be as thorough as possible in what I want to talk about today. Today's video is about my alopecia story. Story is probably a pretty common one. The more we learn how to pay attention to our body, subsequently after we've learned how to take care of our hair, we start to notice different things going on with our scalp, whether it's dryness or itchiness or a rash or seborrheic dermatitis, things like that. Alopecia is something that is very scary when you experience it for the first time. And I've got my computer here just in case I need to reference anything. If you see me looking over here, I am going to the Frankie Beverly and Maze concert tonight, so I wanted to rock a more stretched out, braid out look today, and that's what I have going on. I'm probably going to do a video on this look as soon as I can. You all know I don't have a whole lot of time. It's no different than banding a braid out. I still have my little flat twists in the front just to keep my hair off my face. Let's get into my alopecia story. Well, I first noticed my alopecia in 2006, and I never noticed any type of balding or patches of hair falling out prior to that. I got my first relaxer at the age of 13, and I went natural at the age of 25. So in between that time, I never noticed any type of balding or patchiness or any kind of burning sensation in my scalp or anything like that that would have made me believe that there was some type of problem going on with my hair or with my scalp. I got married in 2004, and in 2006 this patch of hair fell out, and it was over here right behind my ear, and I noticed it first in the shower when I was combing my hair, as I normally did back then. I would comb my hair with my wide tooth comb, and then all of a sudden I just felt a tug and then a kind of a rip. And when I looked at the comb, there was this plug of hair sitting in the comb, and I was like, that doesn't look like shedded hair, or that doesn't really look right. Now mind you, I had been natural for about 4 years by that time, so I'd never noticed anything like that before. The hair was pretty long because I had not cut my hair since my big chop in 2002, and this was 2006 where I noticed this bald spot after I looked when I got out of the shower, and it looked really weird because it was bald. I mean, like bare, like a baby's bottom, just bare skin. I was like, no big deal, but as the weeks passed, the spot got bigger. Now that spot over there was probably a dime size by the time it spread, or by the time I realized there was some type of issue. It was really scary at first, and then later on that same year, I noticed another patch of hair had fallen out kind of across the back of my head, kind of over here in this area. So I had this bald spot, and then I had this spot over here. So immediately I started getting on the internet and started looking up information about, balding and bald spots, or was it a reaction to having a relaxer? I don't know. I had no clue what it was. The alopecia websites started popping up all over the place. There are three types of alopecia, three common types of alopecia, and that is Alopecia Areata, where the hair just kind of falls out for no known reason. There's traction alopecia, which is caused by pulling your hair too tight. You see a lot of women with balding edges because they're pulling their hair too tight, or they're slicking it back or brushing it back too tight, or putting in micro braids and causing a lot of tension. So you see a lot of women with balding across the front of their head from pulling the hair back too tight in different types of hairstyles or braid styles, or brushing it too hard, because that hair is very fine and very, we always talk about baby hair, and that hair, it's like baby hair. It's really, really fine, and we treat it like it's steel wool. I mean, seriously, we brush it to death, we gel it to death, and we pull it to death, and we braid it to death, and it's like, you know what, it's like, forget it, I'm gone, I'm out of here. And it just, the follicles just die, and they're like, I can't take it anymore. That's kind of over exaggerative, but you get the idea. Okay, there are three main types of alopecia that I'm familiar with, even though there are more. But there's alopecia areata, which is what I've experienced. There is traction alopecia, which we've noticed and seen or witnessed on family members, friends, someone in our social circle, someone we work with, to where they've just pulled their edges to death and the hair just falls out and doesn't grow back. And then there is androgenetic alopecia, or androgenetic alopecia, that is more commonly referred to as male or female pattern baldness, and that's like the George Jefferson look. The main point of this video is to give you encouragement that it's no, you know, your hair life is not over. Your hair will grow back, whether you choose to go the doctor route, the medical route, or the holistic approach or the natural approach, which is what I did. A lot of meditation, prayer, massaging of the scalp with oils, you know, just nurturing the area, not treating it so harshly, even though mine was not traction alopecia. But my hair has always grown back. I've never had to get steroid shots or anything like that. Thank you, Lord. I've been fortunate not to have to do those, even though I know some people who have gone the steroid route and it worked for them. But I can't speak on that because I didn't do that route. I mainly would just massage my scalp whenever I noticed a spot, and the hair would grow back. It'd grow back in very baby fine. The hair grows all back together. And you just have this patch of hair that's shorter than the rest, and you just have to nurture it and treat it, you know, treat it as you would a newborn baby, because that's pretty much what the hair is. It's brand new, and the body is trying to recover from whatever has attacked it. Look up the information, Google it. But there's plenty of information out there. But don't be discouraged, don't be scared, don't be afraid. A lot of people go through this just like you do. And I have not had another spot yet, praise God. But I had, in 2004, I had this spot here behind my ear, and then the spot in that little middle area. That spot was about a quarter size. It was the biggest. I have so much hair on my head, I was able to camouflage the mess out of it. I wear my hair back in a low bun and things like that. I can't remember if I had any. I did not take any pictures in 2004 because I was so frustrated and discouraged. But I'm here to tell you, don't be frustrated and discouraged. There's plenty of information out there for you to read up on, and you do have options. The next spot I believe I noticed was on this side of my head, and it was behind the ear again, and it was probably a dime size amount. And immediately when that spot came, I think it might have been around 2008 or 2009, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go through a lot of my old photos and see if I can find any for you and post them, because that's when I started taking pictures. And I just immediately I got my oil and I started massaging that area. I used the wild growth oil from back in the day that stinks, that you get in salad. It really helped. I didn't know a whole lot about grapeseed oil and things like that, or castor oil. I used castor oil on my length. I never really put it in my scalp for the most part. But I would just massage that area, and you know, after about a month or two, the hair, I could see little fuzz starting to grow back in. And the next spot I noticed was in the top of my head. It was like around here, and I'm going to do my best to pull that spot out and show you how much it has grown. And the most recent area that suffered from alopecia is right back in that same spot from my alopecia from 12 years ago. So I don't know if my hair is going on a rotation as far as my alopecia, but that is what I've noticed. This spot is the exact same spot the hair fell out 12 years ago, and it has already started to grow back. This spot fell out somewhere, I'm gonna say around 2012, maybe 2012 or 13, and this spot fell out in 2014 or 15, 2014, because it's already like it's already past 6 inches long. again. But it's like a 3 to 4 month period where it'll stay bald, but with massages and things like that, the hair starts to grow back immediately. So don't be discouraged. Do your research, hang in there, meditate, pray on, ask the Lord to bless you with good health and understanding of whatever it is that may be going on with your body, and you'll be perfectly fine. Go to the doctor if you want to, or if you need to, if you feel the need to, do that. Get information, ask questions, because it is very disheartening when your hair starts falling out like that. And the only thing I can say contributed to my alopecia would be stress. I've had a lot of stress in my life, both good and bad, over the past, 12 years. I mean, it's been rough. It's been like a roller coaster ride, but I thank God for every moment of it. It has helped me grow and become a stronger person in my mind, spiritually, mentally. So I'm just here to give you encouragement, for you to hang in there, and you're going to be just fine. I'm going to attempt to show you the alopecia spots that I can show you that are physically shorter than the rest of my hair. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. All right, here we go. Here is my alopecia spot that I showed you all in my pineapple ring video. And let's pull a piece of hair from beside it, and I'll show you the length difference. This is the alopecia spot. This is the rest of my hair. So as you can see, it is a physical difference as far as the hair. It grows back. That's how much fell out this time around. So that piece was from, like I said, 2014, I believe, and this is 2016, and the hair is about maybe about 7 or 8 inches long now. So that's the way I gauge how long it took to grow back. And on this side, there you are. All right, here is found it. Here is the alopecia spot that went bald in the top of my scalp in 2012, maybe 2013. And let's pull a different side, and as you can see, that's the difference in the hair length. Yeah, do your research. I'm going to provide some links below if you are suffering from alopecia areata or traction alopecia, and pray about it and meditate on it. We truly don't understand the power of how our minds can affect our stress levels and how our body chooses to respond. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave your comments below. Hello, new subscribers, for anybody out there that is a new subscriber to this channel. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate all your comments. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'm going to have a wonderful time at this Frankie Beverly and Maze concert, and Joe and Fantasia. For anybody that's going to be at the concert, or if the concert is coming to your area, enjoy yourself, be safe, and love you guys.